down. Inside them. There we go. And the bucket. Bucket is surprising. Considering the size, volume here, it looks so much smaller too. I also had 4 of those. I only have 1 of them now, so that's a little disappointing. But I've got a couple of containers of shitty water in here. Now I've got a couple of things I've got to disassemble. I know she's like struggling from the weight of the stuff that she's carrying. I forgot to put the empty tins outside, but I can do that later. I'll put a couple more in there. I didn't fill up all of my bottles. That's right, I ran out of water. That's fine. Let's put all of these. Okay, we'll put all those in there. She's got 13 water bottles of water now. This is pretty good. Pretty good. I only want to keep the one that's like that colored. Or this one at the end, actually. No, it's not fully full. All right, I'll keep the couple of 2 liters on me for the night while we read some stuff, and then the rest of that can go away. That's a lot of water. Like, I'm genuinely very happy with the result of that. Like, she's been drinking some of these, and some of them have a little bit of water in them. But yeah, and salsa water can go back in there too. All right, so put away the matchbook. She's got the couple of books to read, the walkie-talkie and the hairdryer to disassemble for electrical skills. And then we can kind of go off and see what's out there, kind of thing. Fuck knows. Let me put that. Let me drop that. I don't care if it's on the ground or whatever. I wasn't using it. All right, let's put her to sleep because she's pretty tired and it's like 10 at night. So off she goes. You have a sleep. Yes. Cool. She's pretty much mostly healed. It's just that she's carrying too much weight. Which is a tiny bit concerning to me because she's not carrying much. Can I get you to... I want you to put this... Huh, okay. I wonder if I can put the hatchet down here. Oh, I can. I don't know if that improves the weight of anything. Why can't I put that? I don't know why I can only do like 2 of those. I also have the screwdriver and the other thing here. It's fine. We got the wrench. We got these things. Okay, she could sit... I want you to sit on the... Can you sit on the edge of the bed? That'll give you a little bit of comfort. Now she can read up her books to the torchlight. I also don't want her to keep waking up at night. Restless is like... I've had Restless a couple of times. And Restless is kind of a pain in the ass to me. Because like I don't like wasting the torches at night. I'm very much the kind of person that's kind of like, in reality, if the power is out, like, go to sleep when it's nighttime. Like, when it's dark, go to sleep. And, like, don't do anything. Kind of conserve power and shit, right? I'm that kind of a person. But Restless makes her wake up a fair bit. I'm also trying to, like, time her eating and stuff. Because apparently cans of food is not doing anything. What did she have? She had slow metabolism. Okay, I would think, now I don't actually know this, but I would think that a slow metabolism would make her more prone to gaining weight. Or take longer before, it shouldn't make her take longer to be hungry, but it should make her gain weight more, right? Yeah, it's fucking interesting. I also don't have food on me. We are getting really low on cans in the house. Like, I was making, like, my previous couple of girls eat, like, lollies almost non-stop. That shit can't be good for you. I haven't made them cook anything decent for a while. We've got sugar. I still haven't figured out rice. I figured out how to do pasta, but rice is a problem. Why don't you drink some ketchup? That'll be right. I was making Taha, please. I'm going to go full flushes. What are you howling about, Viking? Look, I'm just happy that nothing's, like, lagging out and stuff. Project Zomboid seems to be the only game I've got at the moment that isn't being impacted when I'm streaming. Because out of interest, like, the games and stuff on my end are running just peachy. It's only, like, when it's pushing out through stream that it's an issue and stuff. But, Project Zomboid, I don't know. It looked like at the start of tonight, I tested 7 days just briefly before we started playing this, and it looked like it was doing okay. So I'll check my VOD later, and hopefully it should be alright for the moment, because otherwise I don't want to have to get a new graphics card yet. Mind you, the energy drink on it probably didn't help, but yeah, I don't really have like the finances to like get a new graphics card ASAP for streaming, and I don't want you guys to have shit quality streams. I think she had some chips. Give her the fruit beverage. I'm trying to get her to the point where it's like she's happy that she's eaten like a cohesive meal, so I can sit her down for a bit. She also still reckons she's still got too much weight on her. I'll get her to do some more push-ups and stuff before I sit her down to read again. Like, I don't think I'm gonna magically get her to be what I need her to be. I don't want my person to be physically stressed. She's pretty upset. She's miserable. I mean, it would suck to kind of be stuck in a house and be like, I don't know if there's zombies outside and stuff like that kind of thing. Actually, one thing I should do while I'm here, I should put some planks back on the wall. Where were those nails? They're over here. I know I'm a bit like all over the place, but I am trying to get it to like do shit while I can get it to do shit. Also, I kind of feel like the rice should really tie me over once I can actually figure out how to use it. There were some nails. Give me those. Alright. She's probably carrying too much again, but I can put one book back. And I can put the tins outside. So let's chuck those in there. And I've got mechanics and first aid still to read, and oh, it's foggy. That's okay. I actually don't mind when it's like a foggy day, so long as I'm around the home. I researched the tin. I find it really funny that she's got this ability to like research shit. And we can place them down on the ground. Once I've got the other one. Kazik? Welcome in. I'm not sure if I said that right, but welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. What's going on? What are you guys doing? I think I've put all my cans down. What are you up to tonight? What are you doing? I'm just, I'm trying to get my person a little bit of, some skills just before I kind of venture out. Although she's very weak, so I'm also trying to get her, some, like, exercise as well. So, yeah, what are you up to? What are you doing? Welcome in. I want her to do, before I read, I want to do, where's exercise? She might have too much weight on her to do it, but we're going to try. I'm going to try to get her to do some push-ups again. Nah, she's got too much on her, but I can fix that. We can fix this. Yeah, welcome in, Raiders. I'm Republic. I'm kind of troubleshooting my stream at the same time as I'm enjoying some Project Zomboid. So, for anybody that's new in, I've had some audio and lag issues in like the last week and stuff, and I'm just kind of like monitoring that casually in the background while I'm also trying to keep my person alive and stuff. Let's drop that for a second. Have a great stream. Good luck. No worries. Hope you have a good rest of your day or night. And yeah, for anybody new in, if you've got to head off, rest, or get some food and stuff, by all means, go for it. I'll be here. I'll be here for like another couple of hours. I normally stream around about this time. Let me see if I can get her to do the push-ups. Yeah. All right. Gonna get her to do her push-ups. This is gonna give her like muscle strain again, I'm sure. But, but if she's gonna sit down and read for like 3-4 hours, there we go. If she's gonna sit down and read for a couple of hours, I want her to, I want her to have some like, oh wait, no, on the couch, What if I gotta click past it maybe? No, not on the ground. I should be, I reckon she can't get to that chair. She can get to this one. I reckon she can get to the 2-seater, but she can't get to the single. I reckon this is in the way. But, yeah. Hey. Hey, Inya. Or Luna? Lunya? I'm not quite sure. Is it... Sorry. I'm just like having a minute here. Is it an I or an L? I feel like I should probably put on my fucking glasses at this point, but I've been like extra lazy. I'm just like tired today. So my brain's just like, we don't need reading, but welcome in. Sorry for butchering your name. Oh, that's her backpack. I took her backpack off. I believe that they changed it that you're not supposed to drop your backpack or that you put it back on as long as you're not interrupted. But I'm not entirely certain of that. Let me check that back on. Can you just tell me both full plush just waiting to happy? No. No, Viking's getting all the snugglies. Throw that on my back. I know it's heavy. I do wonder if the hatchet is maybe too much to walk around with because she's not carrying much. She's got herself like a little bit of water. You can sit back on that and we will get some reading going. I wanted to read a couple of books, pull apart the hairdryer, the walkie-talkie. I want to walk into town and I want to find a place that has like a few cars. I obviously want to find food because fuck, we need food, right? We need food so fucking badly, but I want to find a place that has like a couple of cars laying around that I can kind of like fiddle with a little bit because my car's outside. One of them is not mine and it's shit and I can't really learn anything from it, I don't think. But my other ones that are good, I don't really want to destroy them. I want to be able to transfer parts from one to another in a good way. Hey, Tarantula, what are you up to? I've got to grab another can of food again. I also feel like I'm perpetually in this kitchen getting, like, food, too. Let's see what's in the cabinets over here. Like, yes, I have been making her eat sugar and oil. Like, don't tempt me. She will eat that oil. What about the coffee? Okay. I've made her eat this a couple of times. And I really do believe that if you eat a whole jar of coffee, you should be fucking awake. Right? I feel like if I eat a whole jar of coffee, I should not be ridiculously tired. Or I should be ridiculously tired and have another moodlet that's like extremely energetic. Or something like that, you know, at the same time. Oh, it does. Okay, sorry, I just haven't been paying attention. It does do it. That's funny. Sorry, I just haven't noticed that yet. That's good. I was looking at coffee weighing towel happily. Oh, I could do it for coffee so bad, Viken. I really could. I almost made one before stream. I have 2 more in there. I almost made a coffee before stream because I am genuinely very tired today. Just tired. And I didn't end up making one because I was trying to troubleshoot my settings and stuff before stream started. So that was more of a priority. Plus, I also made some dinner. I made a pizza. But, yeah. I didn't think coffee would go with pizza. I haven't really done that combination yet, and I wasn't willing to start today. So, yeah. It could have been alright. Let me sit back down. You sit on the couch. I'll get you to read another book while we've still got a little bit of daylight going. Just chilling. But now I've got to get up and go be on my way to volunteering. I started volunteering for a charity shop and it's been nice time there. Oh, that sounds nice. Yeah, if you got to head off, that's okay. It's nice, like briefly, like seeing you stop by and stuff. It's always nice when you stop by. But yeah, no, I'm all right. I'm a little bit tired from big week. Just been having like a little bit of issues with like stuff streaming. Can I disassemble this? No. This one I should be able to. Yeah, I've had like a couple of like days where stream's been crunchy and difficult. When like, you know, it shouldn't be having any issues because nothing's really going wrong and stuff. But yeah, beyond that, yeah, I haven't moved my RimWorld colony, but I have got like a new location for my RimWorld colony. And I spent 15 hours like trying to sort out a layout for that, and I got nowhere with it. So I sort of I sort of feel a little bit like I wasted a day, and then I went from that straight into like rigging, and I spent like fuck knows how long that night rigging and stuff. And I feel like I kind of feel like I've gone backwards this week. I probably haven't, but I feel like that kind of thing. And it's just, you know, I probably just need a really good sleep over the weekend, but I've got to spend more time with my fixing up my RimWorld colony layout, and yeah, probably looking up the costs of graphics cards and shit. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how my week's going. I might just have a quick drink of water too while I think about it. It gives everyone feathers, whack happily. No, thank you, Viking. I love what Jaylee said in Discord as well about the feathers and stuff, because there's a meme in Discord about the anxiety wolf, and I lolled that Viking was my anxiety wolf, and that like it takes all the anxiety and like turns it into feathers and gives it back as like, you know, light feathers and stuff. I love that. That's really beautiful. Let's go have some water. Hold on. I don't think that's specifically what Viking's doing, but it's a sweet sentiment. Hang on for a little bit, no worries. Nice. It was saying that barricades have been moved to the build menu, but I kind of thought that if I wanted to click on can't craft to, oh, okay. Since when do you need light? This is interesting. Real time taken is 20 seconds. Okay, has anybody else ever tried to do planks at night? Is this a new thing? Or is this, has it always been that way and I just haven't ever tried to do it after dark? Because there's a pretty good chance that that's what it is. Could you just sit down for a second while I feed you? I feel like I'm feeding her more or more frequently. But I know we've also like, oh, we're in November. Oh shit, we're gonna get snow soon. I haven't played in the snow before. I also haven't actually seen somebody playing in the snow. I raided somebody that was in the snow and they died immediately. And I felt so fucking bad, but they didn't just die, they rage quit. As I like raided them, they died and rage quit. And I was like, oh shit. You know, that's I didn't mean to like get them dead, but like I really wanted to see the snow because they looked like they were doing so well. Which is probably why they rage quit. But yeah, this would be the first in-game winter that I'll see. So that would be really cool. Yeah, get some sleep. I'll probably wake up at like 2, 3 a.m. again. So that's going to kind of suck. Yeah, apart from that, I think if I hadn't been so tired on Wednesday, I probably would have done like a little bit better with like my live 2D avatar rigging and stuff. But I don't know. I just felt like I was moving incredibly slow. And I'm not sure if I've undone stuff that I already did. I'm unsure because like I'm learning as I'm doing it. And I learnt something and I went back to do something. Then I learnt something else and I went back to do that. And now something else that I had set up isn't doing what it was doing fine before. So now I've got to figure out how to fix that or potentially roll back to an older save. So yeah, it's one of those weeks. Yeah, animals can be a blessing for people who suffer with anxiety. I don't have anxiety myself. There are positive effects animals can have on other people who do. Yeah, no, it's more of like a lull, but like I do have like anxiety in general, right? Just as a fundamental thing I get. But I have more like panic attacks and stuff. So like I don't have like any actual like specific support animals or anything like that. Like I have wonderful, beautiful, adorable pets and shit like that, but they're not any like kind of like trained professional or anything like that. But just like I came across this, I don't know, I guess like gag toy kind of thing, and the idea was that it was like this anxiety wolf thing that like carries your burdens and comes equipped with like a sack to carry your burdens and stuff like that. It was so silly. And I just couldn't help but like find it like amusing and stuff, right? And yeah, like just the first thing I could think of, because obviously Viking is a stream wolf. I think my torch just went out. Viking being my stream wolf, and of course we've got Shadow as well. Yeah, that's where my brain went to with it. Just unequip that for a second, because I think it might be flat. Yeah, okay, I gotta get new batteries for that. That's okay. Mind you, I'm in a dark enclosed room. I think I've got barricades on that room. From memory, where did I put my batteries? Oh, calm down, love. It's not that bad. I have batteries somewhere. Maybe up in here. What's the charity volunteering for is one that helps animals, so it's pretty nice. That does sound really nice. Oh, man. Like, I don't know. I have wanted to volunteer at like a particular like animal shelter thing that was sort of nearby, but at the time I was unemployed and the cost of running my car to and from made it that it was like negatively impacting my ability to just exist and like afford life and stuff, so I wasn't able to. I'd love to someday in the future. Like, it'd be nice to just like go and like, I don't know, just animals don't expect anything from people, you know? It's nice. I also have a broken bat in here and I don't know why. But it's cool that you're doing that. It's cool that, you know, you get to go and like support a charity, also be there and do stuff and support animals and stuff. That's really cool. I could do with some more water apparently. Those ones are tainted. I think I have a pot of water in the kitchen. I could just swap over, but I want to kind of keep my 2-liter bottles. Give me those. There you go. It pats Viking on the head for a bit. Tail starts wagging, falls asleep, snuggling both full flushes. No, Viking's been patted all the way to sleep. Switch that over. Give me a saucepan. Yeah. I think it's one of those things where, like, if... oh, that saucepan's also empty. I think if money was never a factor, there'd be so many things that I would just be doing. Like, it's also because, like, I don't really live near anything either, which is good and it's bad at the same time. It's good because it's, like, generally speaking, kind of quieter and shit, but it's bad because, like, nothing's nearby. And everything's like a 20-minute drive minimum kind of thing. I've got just, like, the tiniest bit of extra water there. That should hold me out. So I've got one book left to read. She's got, like, a little bit of food on her. You eat the chili. I don't think I can pull apart these, and I don't know why. Oh, no, I can now. Maybe I had to read the book. A shelter would be great, but yeah, I get what you mean. The cost would just be too much. They're volunteering 2 days a week, apparently, since I have to take a bus where I've been going. Yeah. Yeah, no, you get it. But, let me... Don't you try to bug report shit. I accidentally nearly clicked on that. Where did I put my chili? Oh, I didn't even finish opening it. I must have interrupted it. That's fine. I'm a little all over the place because, like, I wanted to finish reading her books so then I can kind of go out. I sort of like going and exploring. I was going from, like, house to house. What I was doing is I was taking my car and I was moving it just down to, like, a middle of a street, and I was going through all the houses and just grabbing as much food as I could and throwing it in the boot of the car. So that I could possibly bring back food. But last time I got scratched by a zombie and I had to come home. So that was unfortunate. That kind of cut it short. But I was also trying to get, like, carpentry skills and shit. Like, I should be able to, like... I don't know if disassembling doors would get me some skills. I think it does. I'm going to have to go check. I'm going to have to go hop into a house and find out about that. But I'm not quite sure quite where I want to go yet. And I do want it to do, like, a little bit more exercise. But at the moment, every time she does exercise, it's too much for her. So I don't know. I also feel like she's just... I don't know how, but she's carrying too much weight because she's weak. Can barely move. I wonder if just... It shouldn't be the backpack. Obviously, I've got, like, fucking planks galore in there. as soon as she's finished this book, hopefully it's still daytime and I can try to put up some planks because she looks like she's done. Cool. Okay, let's throw the book in the thing. Grab the book. Check that in there. I have a couple of electrical things that I just want to throw back in here. I don't know which one they came out of. It looks like maybe that one. But if I can grab that... Oh, no, that's right. I was supposed to be able to pull them apart now. Hold on, let's go outside because I should be able to pull them apart in the night. Also, where is my other shin guard? Hold on. I've got something on my leg. It's just one's outside, one's inside. Really weird. I gotta find her clothes that aren't like ripped up and shit. So, it reckons it's in my build menu. Let's go into my build menu. Barricades, planks. That's... How do I... No, leave the window open. Leave the window on. How do I put it... How do I rotate it? I don't think that's how that barricades. Okay. That doesn't seem right to me. I do feel like that's a little bit of a step down. I feel like I should be able to just automatically click on the window and do that. I kind of liked how it was before, but I'm getting carpentry skills from this. A tiny bit. I should only have to put them all on and then put them all off. I'm getting about 9 carpentry skills. Now, I know that I can't get all of my skills exclusively from this. But I do know that... Can I just... Okay, somebody is screaming. Every so often I hear like a ambient thing, like somebody getting eaten by zombies and stuff. Like, that sounds like horrifying. Okay, so I can still click on it to unbarricade. Oh, I can remove the wall vine too. Does the... I mean, apart from the vines growing, does it do any structural damage or anything along those lines to the house? Because obviously, like, the vines have been growing for a while and stuff. I guess I could block a window. God, she's so depressed. I don't think she can die from being unhappy, but I know that it does, like, a negative thing to me. Okay. So she's got almost a level. Very close. I think if I did it again, I'd probably... This feels like it slows it down. I gotta say, this feels like it slows me down. I'll tell you much. Vines and cracks on the wall are purely cosmetic. Okay. Yeah, no, as I wasn't really sure. I thought it might be just cosmetic stuff too. Like, you know how you can apparently like clean your walls and mop your floors and stuff. Which also, I kind of wonder if I can repair like bits of floor that kind of look like that. Because that's just like that's how the house was to begin with. But I imagine you must be able to do stuff to like fully repair it, make it look good. Yay. Okay. I'm not going to push past that at the moment because I'm just going to take them off. I don't know if I got XP taking them off. I wasn't paying attention before. I was thinking about the vines. Okay, I don't think I get XP from removing them, but I definitely got XP from putting them up. I can't believe I got... I wonder... Hold on a second. If I do put one back up, do I get more because it's green? I have a lot of, like, miscellaneous open-ended questions about this. It's stopped being green now. Actually, still getting XP from it. Oh, it's just that instead of it being 75, it's now like 150 I've got to get. So that's why it took longer last time. That's why it wasn't as practical to do it after like the third one. Okay. That's fair. I will put a couple more blocks on and I'll pull them back off. It should be like nighttime by then. I think I've read all my books. I need to pull apart a couple of, like a walkie-talkie and a couple of items and stuff. I'll go in town and I'll see if I can survive in town for a little bit. I just did some Project Zomboid. Love this game. Yeah, it's Friday, Project Zomboid time. How's the run going? It's, well, this is number 11. This is person number 11. And so far, like, she got initially injured. And she seems to be okay. She doesn't seem to be infected or anything like that. So that's a really good start. I've got her to read all the books I wanted to read. She is eating a lot of food, though. I feel like the restless sleeper, I randomize all of her traits and everything every time I jump in and stuff like that. So, like, she's got restless sleeper, she's got slow metabolism, dexterous, inventive, baseball player, fast learner, weak, and high weight. I don't care about high weight and the slow metabolism. It just seems like she's eating more often. Restless sleeper is kind of annoying me, honestly. Inventive is interesting, although I don't see much point in it yet because I haven't really done any crafting. I did boil up some water. Baseball player is helping because I have the bat. Fast learner is being useful. I've been trying to make her exercise as much as possible to try to make her stronger because she's like constantly overloaded. That's the only thing that's kind of bugging me at the moment is like she can't just do exercise because even just carrying like a backpack is overloading it. Mind you, currently she's got some planks and some nails and stuff. I'll put the planks in here. I got enough planks outside. We can keep this in here for some firewood. But yeah, even without that, just a couple of cans and stuff seems to be a little bit too much. And that is concerning me a little bit with her. Just because I am known for like squirreling away way too much shit. So it is a little bit of that could be a problem later. Fighting a zombie kind of business. I also just want to plonk her down and get her to just pull apart a couple of things really quickly. While we've got a minute. Green highlight is just to show which skill leveled up recently. If you only heard the tune and missed the pop-up text. Okay. I thought it kind of like buffed, like, I don't know how to say it. I feel like it kind of like helped buff like the next thing you do, just like a little bit extra on top of that. But that's just what I kind of thought was happening. When she's done with this, I guess we want to take, because she's got this whole restless sleeping thing, I shouldn't probably need to take a battery with me because there should be like clocks and radios and all sorts of stuff in town that I should be able to get a battery from. I shouldn't need to worry about that. Chuck that all back in there. And chuck the planks on the ground. Somehow I had more planks. That would explain where all the planks were. Okay, so even just carrying... She's got an empty water bottle. Empty tin. I may have to take it down to a 1 liter. And I had that in her overalls. I guess she took those off before when she exercised. I'm not thrilled that she takes these off to exercise either, but that's okay. I've got a couple... I heard something then that sounded like somebody like running and it scared the shit out of me. I'm like, oh, don't be like a fucking wild animal or something like that, or like a zombie walking away. It's just the sound of the rain on the cards. It's okay. Just freaking out for no reason. Alright, so I should be able to get her some food. Swap over her water thing. She's read the books. She's got her equipment. She's got a flashlight. Is this a 1 or a 2 liter? No, it's a 1 liter. Okay, I'll put the other one away. Let's put the other one away. Put the 2 liter in here. That'll do it. I use 1 liter bottles. Hey, Oddie. I've been using 2 liters on my last person. Seemed to be a lot stronger. And I had a high thirst person at one point. So I kind of got used to running around with a 2 liter was more practical with the high thirst because it was kind of like same difference kind of thing for how quick they go through the water. But this girl I've got at the moment, like I said, I'm fully randomizing all the skills, right? So she got weak. I've had puny before. I don't know if I've had weak. I've had, it's not strong. There's like stout. I've had stout before. But puny, I remember dying like immediately. Like the first zombie I fought, I died. Whereas this I've fought a couple of zombies and I've been okay. So mostly because I think she's got the baseball thing to go with the bat, which is helping. But I got to be really careful that I don't overload her and don't like weigh her down too much. I'll see if I can get her to do some exercise after I get her to eat. I want to take her into town, but I also don't want her to go into town on a date. She's muscle fatigued. Unless I can park up next to like a few cars or something like that and maybe do some mechanic stuff instead of trying to loot and raid. But that will just mean putting a few cans of food in the car and kind of living out of the car for a day. I also don't know how much fuel I've got because the thing is I had 2 generators. Oops, I stopped that by accident. I had 2 generators and the game updated at one point and completely just like took away half of the gear that I had in my house, including the 2 generators. And I was trying to find the book that allows you to learn how to use the generators because I found it on like my first person and she died like immediately. And I haven't found one since, but I want to be able to obviously use like a fuel pump and stuff because like I'm siphoning from cars at this point. It's going well, but we've had at least a couple of times where because of the new inventory mechanic thing where it takes something out, puts it in to use it, and then puts it back, I've left home before without all of my stuff. So that has been a problem. Chuck my flashlight back in there for the moment because I know she'll get it out on a whim anyway. We have a couple of butter chunks stowed away in the suspenders. Okay. And I have an empty tin and some... I don't have much water. I'll fill up in town. It wasn't quite enough to, like, do her food. I also need to make sure, when she's finished opening this tin, I'll go outside and I'll quickly check what I have in the car. Because I remember I came home and I'm pretty sure I put everything away. I put everything that I ever had in this house away while I was waiting for her to die because she was infected. And I didn't realize that you could apparently, like, speed that shit up by sleeping. So we ended up putting everything away, which was good. But yeah, now I just got to find out. Did I keep my fuel can and my hose in the car? Or did I not? Because if I put it away, I just got to grab it. And that'll be easy as. Also, this should be done by now. This should be fine to remove. It's just a band-aid. Yeah, cool. Cool beans. Alright, yeah, it should be... I have to do something with this Spiffo van. What was it? Was it engine? Engine? I know that's got no windshield anymore. Because I tried to replace it. The one that I put on it, I immediately dinged. Yeah, okay. So engine's kind of crap. This is why I'm also trying to get the skills to do this. I don't know... I don't want anybody to answer this question, but I don't know how hard it is to swap out an engine. We're going to find that out when I eventually get to that point. And also one of my windows is kind of shit. So I'll have to see if I can find... One of my tires are going to crap. And it's just the condition of it. It's not the pressure or anything. But yeah, so far this is like my best kind of vehicle. There was this one. This was... These two were great. It was so great for so long. I don't know if you have like a good engine. I'm pretty sure most of them have a shit engine because like I stopped paying attention for like a split second and then